Welcome to Perfect Guardian, and I'll tell you when you should get engaged. What's the right time to get engaged? It takes two people to trigger a relationship and two people to make a relationship complete. Now that you have found your soulmate, next obvious step is to get engaged and take your relationship a step closer to marriage. But do you think you are ready to take that step in your relationship? This is apparently the most important and most confusing question that most couples are faced with when in relationship. As getting engaged simply indicates that marriage is around the corner. Though you have met your Mr. or Mrs. Right, with whom you can spend the rest of your life, but are you done yet sure that he or she is the right one? Just before you take a wrong decision and turn your world topsy-turvy, it's better to consider a few things and decide when is the right time to get engaged. Now, first thing, consider your personal goals or timelines. Since childhood, we all have images of what our grown-up lives and future will look like. And most of them are often based on romantic movies, television, or our culture views. Though they may be realistic at times, they can be even extremely unrealistic otherwise. But as you grow up, you are surrounded by certain timelines for different priorities. Marriage by 26, baby by 28, and so on. Are you prepared for these set timelines? Also clarify at what age you want to experience certain things. Say for instance, if you want to have children early, make sure that you give enough time to your married life before trying to conceive. Say 1 to 2 years. Consider the relationship duration. There have been many cases of people marrying after knowing each other for just a few weeks and living a happy life. However, there are couples who get engaged or married during their infatuation periods and see no hopes of continuing their relationship for a longer duration. Thus, it is advisable to be with your significant other for at least 6 months before getting engaged. These 6 months will let you feel and see the real person behind the next door girl or guy, which is otherwise not visible during the infatuation stage. Consider your relationship. Most important of all, ask yourself if he or she is the right person to get engaged to. To make relationship healthy, successful, and everlasting, it becomes essential on both the partners to look to work on the relationship. If your significant other is not willing to contribute, then dude, it's the time to move out from the relationship rather than taking it to the next level. It's better to break up before marriage than after. Ensure that both of you are committed on the relationship. Also end it and find a better match for yourself. Consider your financial health. Though finances have no role in determining when to get engaged, but they definitely have a role in planning your engagement and wedding. Agree or not, marriages are expensive and they turn out to be one of the most common causes for arguments in marriage. Thus, start saving and budget your money with the moment you start thinking of getting engaged. While most couples live happily with small savings, others prefer to get financially strong before they take the vows. Most important of all, make sure that you both are on the same page, considering your financial perceptions. Else you can either wait for him or her to get settled or move on. Consider your emotional health. Engagements and marriages bring along several responsibilities and relations with them. Are you prepared to accept and face them, or will you succumb to your weaknesses? Do not get engaged if you're not an emotionally healthy person, unless you are on the route to managing various situations and conditions boldly and courageously. Give yourself some time to develop that habit to make your relationship a successful and a happy one. So thank you. Please subscribe to my channel Perfect Guardian and give your comments.